Welcome to the Oku Tips. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own bathing soaps at home or for business, and I'm adding my whitening powders into my oil. The whitening powder is a oil-based whitening powder, that is, it can dissolve in oil, so that is why I added it into my oil. I warmed my oil a little bit before I went ahead to make this soap. If you're just joining us for the first time, you're welcome. This is the Oku Tips. I'm already adding my vitamin C powder into my caustic solution. I already dissolved my caustic. I'm adding my vitamin C because vitamin C is a brightening agent. It helps to brighten the skin, reduce melanin, and also reduce spots on the skin. Now I'm adding my citric acid. Citric acid is also a family of vitamin C. They are all citrus, but on different grades and different pH. So I'm adding it into my lye solution, and I'm mixing this. My lye solution is not so hot, please bear it in mind, because vitamin C tends to lose its effect in hot water or anything hot that is beyond the pH of 7. And now I added my salt into my solution and I mixed properly. Make sure you mix. Salt is an exfoliating agent in bathing soaps and also an hardener. Now I am mixing my caustic solution and my oil together. Please make sure you mix this properly, mix very well. In this particular production, I am using just 1.5 liters of oil and also 1.5 liters of water to make this particular soup. We still have our online class going on, and we also do have our ebook on how to make soaps available, how to make bath soaps precisely. Please make sure you mix your soap very well. Now I have gone ahead to add in my foam booster to my soap. Please add in a foam booster that suits you, that you know helps your soap to foam very, very well. I made this foam booster at home. I made it to my own taste, how I want it. And trust me when I tell you that this foams very well. It is cheap and it foams very, 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 very well. It will give you every single thing you need in your soap production. I didn't use more than 1.5 liters of water in this formulation, please, so that your soap can get dried on time. If you produce it today, in the next 1 or 2 days, it is completely dried without any water trace in it. Now I'm going to be splitting this soap into 3 batches so that I can add my powders into the batches of the soap how I want it. I don't want the color to be too how do I say it, how too doomy. You get, I want it to be a little bit bright, so that is why I splitted it into 3 places. Now I am going to be adding my activated charcoal. That's what I added into this particular bath, the first bath, like the black one, and I'm going to mix this properly. Remember that I have not added perfume into this soap. You can add perfume into the main batch before you split it into 3 places, or when you split it into 3 places you can add your perfume. But at the end of the day, it is all entering the same soap mold. It is going to be the same soap when you cut it. But just watch my process on how I'm making this particular bathing soaps. These bathing soaps brighten the skin, it exfoliates your skin mildly, and it gives you a smooth skin because of the whitening powder I used. Now I'm adding my ginger powder into one of the batters, and you can see I mixed it very, very well. Mixed very well. I even noticed that my whisk wasn't really doing the job I wanted because of
We
the kind
also
of
have
bucket I used. As if it was a bath, it would have done
we
what
have
I
the
really
small
wanted it to
ones,
do.
we have the medium
Now in the
size,
next
we have
batter,
the
I am
biggest
adding
ones,
my
and we
turmeric
have the big
powder,
one. We
and
have
all these that I'm
trimmers, we
combining
have
together are
stamps,
very beautiful for
we
the
also
skin. They
have
give your skin
grovers,
a very
and we have
lovely,
shapers,
lovely,
what you can use
lovely
in shaping your
complexion,
soup
and it
to
also treats your skin.
any
If
styles
you
and
have
any
watched
form
one
you
of my
want.
videos here on
We have
YouTube,
them available
or if
for
you've
sale.
stumbled upon one of my videos here, you would realize that I use ginger to make my bathing soups. Now I'm adding my perfumes into my soap batter on different stages. I did not add it together. So I went ahead to start mixing it with the one in the bucket with stick, because I noticed that the turmeric did not really go down to the bottom of the bucket. That is why you saw me incorporate it with stick, or rather I mix it with stick. Then I mix the other with whisk, and the third one I'm going to also mix it too before I pour it into my soup butter. And after I made this soup, after I finished turning it to pour it into my soup mold, I noticed that my soup started separating, and immediately I did not even start stressing myself or start panicking, because I knew that my soup was a semi-hot processed soup. So I just let it sit for some time. You get, I mixed it, but not very much. I mixed it a little bit, like I used broom. If you have an iron, like the broom is a clean broom, a broom that I've not used before though. If you have like an iron or a stick that is nice or neat or sterilized, you can use it to mix in your soup. My separation wasn't that much. Okay, you can see it from this place. I don't know if you can even see it, but the separation wasn't that much. But I did what I know I could do as a souper to save my soup from getting ruined. So this is my soup. Now you can see the separation. So I'm going to go ahead to mix this that I want. This is the soup when I've already cut the soup and